Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, December 21st, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Welcome to the week. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. The weather, a little bit hot and a little bit cold. Well, not hot. It was kind of cold all weekend, but I ended up getting, I think, the last of my holiday shopping done. So there's that. Well, it is Monday, so let's get right into it. This happened on Thursday night, but the Annapolis Police Department reported it late on Friday, but they are investigating a shooting that happened in the 1100 block of Madison Street in Eastport on Thursday evening. It did send one man to the R. Adams County Shock Trauma Center in Baltimore with critical injuries. When police arrived on the scene just before 6 p.m., they found an adult male suffering with multiple gunshot wounds to the upper torso. Last we heard, he was in critical condition, and police did tell the Capitol that they expected an arrest on Friday, but that hasn't happened yet. Maryland and Virginia must have been paying attention in kindergarten class because they shared. As we all know, Washington, D.C. tends to get screwed when it comes to any kind of federal aid. And when Congress passed the CARES Act, because Washington, D.C. was classified as a, quote, territory, it cost them $700 million in funding. Well, that has also played down into their allotment of COVID-19 vaccine doses. They were just allotted just under 7,000 doses, which is less than 1/10 of what would be needed for the local healthcare workers. Maryland and Virginia stepped up to the plate, and each are sending Washington 8,000 vaccine doses, more than tripling the amount available to them. Good job, governors of Maryland and Virginia. A little bit of good COVID news here. Up at the Rams Head Roadhouse in Crownsville, it was shocked when it appeared that restaurants were going to be ordered closed once again. Yet the residents of Sherwood Forest sprung into action. Together, they undertook a community fundraising effort and came up with nearly $6,000 to be shared among the staff as a way to say thank you. Mike Lechner, who's the vice president and director of operations for the Rams Head Group, said the loyalty to the Rams Head Roadhouse team by putting together an incredible fundraising effort to help out our staff during this holiday season is unreal. The Sherwood Forest community came in with nearly $6,000 for us to distribute to our entire staff, and I can't be more grateful. Good job on Sherwood Forest. And as for Rams Head, I can't wait to be able to go back there and play my Tuesday night trivia games. In other Rams Head news, down here on West Street, Rams Head on Stage now is currently closed again to January 13th as a result of County Executive Pittman's latest executive order. They have rescheduled the 11 shows, so you want to make sure you're checking out ramsheadonstage.com for those new rescheduled dates. Speaking of canceling things, we are hearing that the Military Bowl has been nixed for 2020. We will have more on that a little bit later, so you want to make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net a little bit later on today, and we'll have all the details on that. Across the street from the Rams Head on Stage, Mission Escape Rooms wants everyone to know that they will remain open during the newly enacted COVID-19 restrictions. They did get a clarification from the county executive's office, and in the FAQ, question number 20 says, can escape rooms be open? The answer is yes, as long as no more than 10 persons are in an escape room at one time, that different groups making reservations are not grouped together, and all persons comply with all mandatory health safety protocols, including masking. If that all happens, those businesses can operate. Additionally, Mission Escape Rooms has introduced 2 new room themes this holiday season, Cabin Fever up at the Arundel Mills location and Mad Dog Speakeasy at the Wag Chapel location. Again, they've got 3 locations here in Anne Arundel County, one in downtown Annapolis, right on West Street, the Arundel Mills Mall, as well as the Wag Chapel Town Center. And finally, just a reminder, things are a bit slow, so unless the S hits the fan, we're going to be taking a few days off around the holidays. There will not be a daily news brief this Thursday, December 24th, or Friday, December 25th, or next Thursday, December 31st, or January 1st. So if it doesn't show up, now you know why. But this Thursday, actually, you want to look for a bonus podcast with Alsina. We talked all about financial planning. It was actually very interesting and one of the very favorite ones I have done. Okay, that does wrap it up for us today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day for updates to these stories and more, especially on the Military Bowl cancellation. If you are someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that, and make sure your friends, family, and colleagues all know how to get a hold of us. It is Monday, so we do have Ann Alsina, speaking of the devil, standing by with your Money Monday report. And as we have every day, George Young is here with your local DC MDVA weather forecast. All of that's coming up after this quick message from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, December 21st. It's Christmas week, and it'll be a tale of two halves, with temps in the mid to upper 40s today through Wednesday, and mid-50s to maybe 60 degrees on Thursday, before a strong cold front moves through from the west, bringing moderate to heavy rain Thursday p.m. into early Friday a.m., with 1 inch or more of rain possible before temps really go down behind the cold front, starting on Christmas Day with highs only in the mid-30s, with more 30s expected for daytime highs Saturday and Sunday as we get that much closer to the end of 2020. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Home, a word that invokes a feeling of belonging, of comfort, of love. If you know someone who is not able to go home for the holidays, please reach out to them and share some of that feeling, that Christmas spirit, so they can feel loved where they are, so they know they are home. Midshipmen, our military, contract workers, those with loved ones far away or in medical care. This holiday season, remember that a community is made up of people caring for one another. It's an honor to call Annapolis my home. Serving people's my passion. It's what I do best. It's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing, it can be confusing. Ann Alsina, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it all for over 17 years. Are you ready? Now here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Alsina of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Deja vu last week. We reached another all-time high, only to see a slight decline as stimulus talks came down to the wire. The bigger news is that Tesla joins the S&P 500 this morning, so trading volume is expected to increase significantly today. Over the last 3 weeks, my daughters and I took a road trip out west, visiting national parks to hike and climb. As we did this, I reflected on how our financial, physical, and mental health are all intertwined. When we're feeling out of sorts, it's hard to be financially prudent. It's much easier to order in dinner or succumb to the lure of retail therapy. Many large employers have seen a correlation between the financial stress of employees, productivity, absenteeism, and healthcare costs. They have rolled out financial wellness programs to help counter this. Many people I talked with are worried they don't have enough money to work with a financial professional. And while it's true that some firms require a certain minimum level of investable assets, there are fee-based firms that will develop a plan or provide coaching for a flat fee. You can also take advantage of the many online calculators and resources. Our website has several of these tools, and they are a great starting point. And we found that half the battle is getting organized and getting started. Sit down and develop a balance sheet, a list of what you own and what you owe. Take a deep look at your bank and credit card statements to see where your money is going. Often, we spend unconsciously and then wonder where our money went. The next step is setting up some automatic payments. Whether that's to your savings account, your debt, or your 401k, doing it automatically every month or every pay period makes it part of your routine. And building your savings is a great habit to have. Another great step is to take one outside. Annapolis and Anne Arundel County have fabulous parks and trails. Taking a walk or hike is free, and it's great for body, mind, and spirit. And your pocketbook. You can socially distance on the trail, too. And if you're looking for a unique or, let's face it, last-minute Christmas present for someone, including yourself, consider a financial planning package to help them get organized and on track. Check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or visit our Facebook page to learn more. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Great Valley Advisor Group, a registered investment advisor. Covington Alsina and Great Valley Advisor Group are separate entities from LPL Financial. All performance references historical and is no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. The opinions voiced in the show are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which strategies or investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, and financial advisor or tax advisor prior to investing. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Alsina with Covington Alsina.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.